My dear child, I need you to listen carefully today, for I am speaking directly to your heart. There is something important happening around you, but it's not something you can easily see. You might not have noticed it yet, but someone close to you is struggling in silence. This person, whom you care about deeply, is facing an invisible battle. You may not see the signs with your eyes, but I do. I see the pain, the confusion, and the weight that they carry within. This is why I'm speaking to you now, because I need you to be aware. There are moments when the signs are subtle, a quiet word here, a distant look there. Even in their silence, this person is reaching out for help. I am showing you these signs because I trust you. I know you have the strength and the love within you to be there for them. You don't need to fix everything, but I am asking you to stand by their side with all the love and faith that I have placed in your heart. The situation they are facing is serious, but don't be afraid. I am with you, and together we can help them. I see what is hidden in the depths of their heart. I know their worries, their fears, and the things they are too scared to say out loud. But here's the good news, my grace can change everything. And I am inviting you to be a part of that change. Take a moment now to think about this person. Open your heart and ask me to guide you. Pray for them, because your prayers have the power to lift their burdens. You may not know what to say or how to act, but that's okay. Just being there, offering a listening ear, a kind word, or a simple gesture of love can make all the difference. I am working through you, and I will give you the wisdom you need. If you believe that love can heal, right, love conquers all. This is not a time to ignore the signs. Even when everything seems normal on the surface, trust me, something deeper is going on. You may not see it right away, but I am revealing it to you for a reason. The time to act is now, not later. Be the light for this person, and don't be afraid. You are stronger than you think because I am with you, giving you the courage to face what's ahead. Pay attention to their words, their actions, and even their silences. Sometimes, the greatest cries for help are the quietest ones. Don't wait until it's too late. I am giving you this opportunity now, before regret has a chance to set in. And when you speak to this person, speak with love, with hope, and with the assurance that I am guiding you every step of the way. If you believe God is guiding you, right, God is my guide. This journey is not just about you, it's about showing my love to others. You have a role to play in this story, and the choices you make now will have a lasting impact. You are a vessel of my love, and through you, I will bring healing and peace to those who need it most. Trust me, even when it's hard, even when you don't know what to do. I will equip you with everything you need. If you are ready to be God's vessel, right, I am ready to serve. Time is moving quickly, my beloved. And while you may think you have more time, the truth is that decisions need to be made soon. There are choices in front of you that will shape not only your future, but also the future of those around you. I need you to understand that every moment counts, and the decisions you make now are more important than you realize. The enemy wants you to believe that everything is under control, that you don't need to act right away. But this is not true. There are things happening behind the scenes that you cannot see yet. I know the future, and I am telling you that time is running out. This is why I am urging you to act before the end of this year. Don't let complacency or fear hold you back. You may feel uncertain, but trust me when I say that I am giving you the wisdom and clarity to make the right choices. I am here with you, walking beside you, guiding you every step of the way. Even when the path seems unclear, know that I am lighting the way. Take this opportunity to seek me, to ask for my guidance, and to trust in my plan. If you trust God's timing, right, God's timing is perfect. The enemy will try to cloud your judgment to make you believe that things will work out on their own. But I am here to tell you that your choices matter. Don't let fear or confusion stop you from moving forward. When the time comes for you to act, I will give you the strength and courage you need. But you must be ready to listen to my voice and follow where I lead. Think of the people you love, the ones who depend on you, and those who look to you for guidance. Your choices will affect them as well. This is not just about your journey, it's about theirs too. When you choose to follow my voice, you open doors for others to receive my light. The decisions you make now can lead to healing, restoration, and joy for everyone around you. If you believe God is in control, right? God leads my steps. I know the path ahead may seem uncertain, but remember that I am the God who makes the impossible possible. I can take what seems broken and make it whole. I can take what seems lost and bring it back to life. But you must trust me. You must believe that I am working for your good, even when you can't see it. If you trust in God's miracles, right? God is my miracle worker. Don't procrastinate. Don't put off what you know needs to be done. This is the moment to act, to make the decisions that will bring my light into your life and the lives of others. I am giving you the opportunity to change the course of something that could lead to pain if ignored. But with me, you can turn it around. The choice is yours, and I am ready to guide you. If you are ready to make the right choice, right? I follow God's path. My child, do not underestimate the power I have placed within you. Your voice has the power to bring life. Every word you speak carries weight, and I am calling you to use that power for good. Don't let the enemy convince you that your words don't matter, because they do. When you speak with faith, mountains move and darkness is pushed back. There is power in the words of faith you declare. When you speak, you shape the world around you. You have the ability to bring healing, hope, and peace to any situation. Don't let fear or doubt stop you from speaking the truth that I have placed in your heart. I am the God of the impossible, and with me, nothing is beyond reach. If you believe in the power of your words, right? My words bring life. Right now, there may be a situation in your life or in the life of someone you love that seems hopeless. But I want you to speak life into that situation. Declare healing. Declare hope. Declare that I am in control. Your words have the power to shift the atmosphere, to bring light into places of darkness. Trust in the authority I have given you. When you speak in faith, angels move. When you declare my promises, the enemy has no choice but to retreat. You are not powerless. On the contrary, you are equipped with everything you need to overcome any obstacle. I have already given you the tools, the strength, and the courage. Now, it's time for you to use them. If you believe in the strength God has given you, right? I am strong in God. This is a time for action, not passivity. Speak up when I prompt you to. Use the voice I have given you to bring encouragement to those who need it. Your words can lift others up from despair, can bring clarity to confusion, and can give hope where there was none. Don't hold back. Trust that I am working through you, and your voice will carry my message to those who need it most. If you are ready to speak life, right? I declare hope. I know you've been waiting, my child. I know that sometimes it feels like the answers are taking too long to come. But let me reassure you, your waiting is not in vain. Every moment that passes, I am working behind the scenes, preparing something greater than you can imagine. What you see as a delay is actually my perfect timing at work. I am the God who makes all things beautiful in their time. Trust that what I am preparing for you is worth the wait. You may not understand it now, but one day you will look back and see that every moment of waiting was part of my plan to bless you in ways you never expected. If you trust in God's timing, right, I trust God's plan. There are moments in your life when it feels like nothing is happening, like your prayers aren't being answered and your dreams are out of reach. But, my dear child, this waiting is not a punishment. It is a season of preparation. Just as seeds take time to grow beneath the surface before they sprout, your blessings are growing too, even if you cannot see them yet. What I am doing in your life requires time. I am aligning things perfectly so that when the blessing comes, it will not only meet your needs, but exceed them. Sometimes, the wait is the very thing that strengthens you, shapes you, and prepares you for the magnitude of what I have in store. If you received everything right away, you wouldn't be able to appreciate or handle it fully. Trust that I know what you need and when you need it. If you are ready for God's perfect timing, right, I wait with faith. I see every tear you've shed, and I've collected each one. I know the weight you've carried in your heart, the silent prayers you've whispered when no one was looking. And I want you to know that none of it has gone unnoticed. I am working in ways that are beyond your understanding, and soon, the waiting will give way to joy. But here's what I need from you during this time: patience, not a passive kind of patience, but an active one. I need you to trust in every moment, to believe that even when you don't see movement, I am still working. While you wait, I am moving pieces into place. While you pray, I am answering in ways that are greater than you can imagine. If you believe that God is working behind the scenes, right, God is in control. Remember, my beloved, miracles often come in ways you least expect. They don't always arrive with a loud shout or a big display. Sometimes, they come quietly, like a soft breeze that changes everything without making a big noise. Stay open to my surprises, and don't be discouraged if things look different from what you expected. I have a plan, and it is good. Your waiting is not wasted. I am using this time to strengthen you, to build your faith, and to prepare you for the great things that are ahead. Keep your heart focused on me, and know that when the time is right, you will see everything fall into place. If you are trusting God's timing, right, I trust God completely. My child, I want to remind you of something powerful. Your words have the ability to shape your future. I have given you a voice not just to speak, but to create. When you speak in faith, you are aligning yourself with my power, and that moves mountains. Do not take your words lightly. They are a tool that can bring life, healing, and hope to those around you, as well as to yourself. Sometimes, it's easy to let negative thoughts take over, to speak words of doubt or fear. But today, I am encouraging you to speak life. Speak words of faith and hope, even when the situation around you looks impossible. When you declare my promises, you are opening doors for miracles. Remember, nothing is impossible for me, and your words can invite my power into any situation. If you believe in the power of your words, right, I speak life. Think about the words you use each day. Are they words of hope or of despair? Of trust or of fear? I am calling you to speak with authority, knowing that when you declare victory in my name, the enemy must flee. There is no situation that is too hard for me to handle, and when you align your words with my truth, miracles begin to happen. Your words have the power to change the atmosphere around you. When you speak words of faith, you push back darkness and invite light. When you declare my promises, you silence the lies of the enemy. There is no greater force than the power of my words spoken through your lips. Don't be afraid to speak boldly, for I am with you, and my word never returns void. If you are ready to speak God's promises, right, I declare victory. I have placed this power within you for a reason. You may not feel strong, but when you speak in faith, my strength flows through you. Every word of encouragement you offer, every prayer you lift up, and every declaration of hope is filled with my power. You are not speaking alone, I am speaking through you. So, don't hold back. Speak boldly and with confidence, knowing that I am backing every word you say. If you believe in God's strength through your words, right, God speaks through me. My beloved child, I know there are moments when the weight of the world feels heavy on your shoulders. But hear this truth today, miracles are already in motion for you. Yes, even now, I am orchestrating a beautiful plan for your life. You may not see it yet, but trust that I am working behind the scenes in ways that will astonish you when they are revealed. Sometimes, it's easy to believe in miracles for others, but harder to believe that I will do it for you. But let me tell you, my love for you is limitless, and my promises apply to you just as much as anyone else. The financial breakthrough you've been praying for, the healing you've been waiting on, the peace in your heart that feels just out of reach, these are all within my power to grant, and I am already setting things in motion. If you are ready to receive your miracle, right, God is working for me. Do not be discouraged if things don't happen as quickly as you'd like. Sometimes, the biggest miracles take time. It's not because I am withholding from you, but because I am preparing something even better than what you've asked for. I know the desires of your heart, and I want to bless you in ways that exceed your expectations. But you must trust in my timing. Even when the road feels long, keep your eyes on me. Keep trusting, keep believing, and keep speaking my promises over your life. The words you declare in faith will create space for the miracles to come. You are not waiting in vain, every moment is a step closer to the breakthrough you've been praying for. If you trust in God's miracles, right, I believe in God's miracles. Here's something I want you to remember, miracles aren't always grand and obvious. Sometimes, they come in small, quiet ways, like a shift in your heart, a peace that calms your soul, or a sudden answer to a prayer you have forgotten. These moments are just as powerful as the big ones. Don't miss the miracles I am already performing in your life because you're looking for something bigger. If you are ready for miracles in all forms, right, I see God's miracles. Miracles are my way of showing you that I am with you, that I care about every detail of your life. I am the God who does the impossible, but I also care about the small things that matter to you. Trust that in my hands, nothing is too big or too small to handle. Keep your faith alive, keep your heart open, and watch as I continue to unfold my goodness in your life. If you believe God is in control of every detail, right, God has me in His hands. My child, I know there are days when the road ahead seems uncertain and fear begins to creep into your heart. But today, I want you to hold on to this truth. I have already given you the courage you need for whatever lies ahead. You do not need to face the challenges of life on your own, for I am with you every step of the way. The path may not always be clear, but know that with me, you are never walking into the unknown alone. You were not created to live in fear. I have placed courage in your heart, the kind of courage that can stand up to anything. When the enemy tries to make you feel small, remind yourself of who you are, my beloved child. You are stronger than you know because my strength is in you. There is nothing that can stand against you when I am by your side. I will equip you to face every giant, every challenge, and every fear. If you believe in God's courage, right, God makes me brave. Even when the road feels difficult, remember that I have already gone ahead of you. I see what's coming before you do, and I have made a way for you. You don't need to have all the answers right now. Just trust that I am guiding your steps. Take one step at a time, and I will be there, ready to strengthen you and lift you up whenever you need it. When fear whispers lies to you, telling you that you're not enough, that you'll never make it, or that you'll fail. Speak my truth. Speak the truth that I have written over your life. You are chosen, you are loved, and you are equipped for this journey. The power I have placed in you is greater than anything that could stand against you. You are more than a conqueror through me. If you are ready to face your fears, right, I am fearless in God. I know that sometimes you feel overwhelmed by the weight of the challenges before you. But let me remind you that you were never meant to carry this burden alone. Lay it at my feet. I am your strength when you feel weak. I am your shield when you feel vulnerable. You don't need to fight these battles on your own. I am fighting for you, and with me, victory is certain. The world will try to make you feel afraid, but I have given you a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. You have everything you need within you to face whatever comes your way. When you feel like giving up, remember that I have called you to a life of courage, not fear. Trust in me, and I will show you that you have the strength to conquer anything. If you believe in God's strength within you, right, God is my strength. I am the God of new beginnings, and I want you to know that no matter what has happened in the past, today is a new day. This moment is a fresh start, an opportunity for you to step into the future I have planned for you. There is nothing in your past that can hold you back from the future I am creating. I am here to wipe away every mistake, every regret, and every fear. I am making all things new. You may feel like you've made too many mistakes, or that you've missed too many opportunities. But I am here to tell you that nothing is beyond redemption. I am the God who restores, who brings life out of what was once broken. Your past does not define you, my love does. And my love is bigger than any failure, bigger than any mistake. I am giving you a new beginning, and with it, a new hope. If you are ready for a new beginning, right, God gives me a fresh start. Look forward, not back. The enemy wants to keep you trapped in the mistakes of your past, but I am calling you forward into a bright future. I have plans for you, plans that are filled with hope, peace, and purpose. The future I have for you is greater than anything you could imagine. So let go of the past and step boldly into the new day that I have created for you. Do not be afraid of starting over. Sometimes, starting over is the best thing that can happen. It is an opportunity to realign your life with my will, to rediscover your purpose, and to build something even more beautiful than before. I am with you in every step of this new beginning, and I will not leave you. The road ahead is filled with possibility, and I will guide you through every twist and turn. If you believe God is leading you into a new season, right, I trust God's plan for my life. You don't have to carry the weight of your past with you into this new season. I am offering you freedom, the kind of freedom that comes from knowing that you are forgiven, loved, and chosen. I have great plans for you, and this new beginning is the start of something incredible. Trust in me, and watch as I bring restoration and hope to every area of your life. If you are ready for God's restoration, right, God restores all things. My dear child, there are times in your life when it feels like nothing is going the way you planned. It can be frustrating and confusing when the road seems different from what you expected. But I want you to remember this: my plans for you are greater than anything you could ever imagine. I see the whole picture, while you only see a small part. Trust me, for I know what is best for you. It's easy to feel discouraged when things don't go as planned, but I am asking you to trust in me. I am working everything together for your good, even when you don't understand it. The things that seem like detours or delays are actually part of my perfect plan. I am using every moment to prepare you for the blessings that are ahead. You don't have to have all the answers, because I do. If you trust in God's plan, right, God's plan is perfect. There are times when it feels like the future is uncertain, and that can make you feel anxious or worried. But I want to remind you that I am the God of your future. I hold it in my hands, and I am leading you down a path that will bring you joy, peace, and fulfillment. You may not see it now, but every step you take is bringing you closer to the destiny I have prepared for you. When things don't make sense, when the road is hard to navigate, trust that I am guiding you. Even in the moments when it feels like nothing is happening, I am moving in ways you cannot see. My timing is always perfect, and I will never fail you. The plans I have for you are good, and they are filled with hope. You can trust me completely. If you trust God's timing, right, I trust God's perfect timing. I am asking you to surrender your plans and your worries to me. Lay them at my feet and trust that I will lead you exactly where you need to go. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is let go of control and let me guide you. When you do that, you'll find that I will take you places you never dreamed possible. My plan for your life is far greater than anything you could ever imagine, and I am with you every step of the way. If you are ready to trust God fully, right, I surrender to God's plan. My beloved, there is a power inside of you that you may not fully realize yet. It is the power of faith, and it has the ability to move mountains. When you trust in me, when you believe in the promises I have spoken over your life, there is nothing that can stand in your way. Your faith has the power to break down barriers, overcome obstacles, and bring forth miracles. Faith is not just believing in the good times. It's about holding on to hope even when the road is tough. It's about trusting that I am working in the background even when you can't see the evidence yet. Your faith is a powerful force, and when you combine it with my strength, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Every time you choose faith over fear, you are inviting me to work on your behalf. If you believe in the power of faith, right, my faith is strong in God. There will be times when your faith is tested, but remember, these moments are opportunities for your faith to grow. I am with you in every challenge, every storm, and every trial. You are not alone. When you stand in faith, I stand with you. Together, we can overcome anything. No mountain is too high, no obstacle is too great. You were made to conquer. If you are ready to conquer with God, right, I am a conqueror through God. Your faith has the ability to change not only your life, but the lives of those around you. When you speak words of faith, you inspire others to believe. When you live by faith, you show the world what is possible when someone trusts in me completely. You are a light, a beacon of hope, and your faith is a powerful testimony of my goodness. So, do not be afraid to declare your faith boldly. Do not be afraid to believe for the impossible. With me, nothing is out of reach. Your faith can move mountains, and I will give you the strength to overcome every obstacle in your path. Trust me, and watch as your faith leads to victory after victory. If you believe in victory through faith, right, faith leads to victory. Remember, I am always with you. Your faith, combined with my power, can change anything. Whether you are facing a mountain today or walking through a valley, know that I am with you, and together, we will see miracles unfold. Keep your eyes on me, keep your heart full of faith, and you will see what I can do. If you trust in God's miracles, right, I believe in miracles. My child, I see the battles you are facing, the struggles that weigh you down, and the moments when you feel like giving up. But I am here to remind you that you are not fighting alone. You were never meant to carry this burden by yourself. I am with you, and I have already sent angels to fight on your behalf. The battle may seem difficult, but the victory is already secured because I am on your side. You are not powerless, even when you feel weak. I have equipped you with everything you need to overcome. The enemy wants to make you believe that you are outmatched, But remember this, I am greater than any obstacle, any enemy, and any fear. You are fighting with the strength that comes from me, and I will not let you fail. You can rest in the knowledge that I am your defender, your protector, and your strength. If you believe that God fights for you, right, God is my defender. When you feel overwhelmed, remember that I am your refuge. You can run to me, and I will shelter you in the midst of the storm. I know that the world can feel chaotic at times, and the weight of your circumstances can feel too heavy to bear. But I am calling you to hand over those burdens to me. Let me carry them. Let me fight the battle for you. You do not need to exhaust yourself trying to win this fight on your own. I have already declared victory over your life. The battles you face now are just part of a larger story, one where I will bring you through stronger, more resilient, and filled with my peace. Do not be afraid of what lies ahead, because I have gone before you. I am preparing the way, clearing obstacles, and making sure that you will not fall. If you trust God to lead the way, right, God goes before me. In the moments when you feel like the battle is too much, lift your eyes to me. Remember that I have never left your side, and I never will. The struggles you are facing are not too big for me to handle. I see what you cannot see, and I am working behind the scenes to bring you through this season with victory in your hands. You may not understand the full picture now, but trust that I do. You are not alone. My angels are by your side, and they are fighting for you. There is a spiritual battle happening around you, but you are surrounded by my protection. The enemy may try to discourage you, but he cannot win. I have already given you the victory, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. If you believe that God has already won the battle, right, victory is mine through God. There is a kind of strength that comes not from fighting but from being still in my presence. My beloved child, I want you to learn the power of resting in me. The world often tells you that strength comes from constant activity, from always pushing forward. But there is a different kind of strength that I offer, a strength that comes from quietness, from trusting me even when you don't see movement. In the stillness, I am working. When you quiet your heart and rest in my presence, you give me room to move in ways you cannot see. Sometimes, the greatest victories are won not through struggle but through surrender. I want you to know that it's okay to be still, to take a step back and allow me to handle what you cannot control. If you are ready to rest in God, right, I find strength in God's stillness. Stillness is not weakness. It is a posture of trust, a declaration that you believe I am in control, even when the world feels chaotic. When you allow yourself to rest in me, you are acknowledging that my ways are higher than yours, that my timing is perfect, and that I am working all things for your good. You don't have to have all the answers. You just need to trust that I do. There will be moments when you feel the need to act, to fix things, to control the situation. But I am asking you to lay down those burdens and simply trust in me. Let go of the pressure to make things happen on your own. Rest in my presence and watch how I'm moving your life. I can do more in your stillness than you can in your own efforts. If you believe that God is in control, right, I trust God's plan. The world around you may be rushing, but I am calling you to a place of peace. I am inviting you to step out of the chaos and into my rest. In this place of stillness, you will find clarity, peace, and renewed strength. It's here that I will speak to your heart, guiding you in ways that only make sense when you are quiet before me. You don't need to fight every battle. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is be still and let me fight for you. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and in your stillness, you will see my power at work in your life. So, rest, my child, and know that I am taking care of everything. If you are ready to trust God's strength, Right, I rest in God's power.